You know, there are very few times when you actually see Andy Cohen. Yes, old Bravo Andy. Very few times when you actually see Andy Cohen thrown off his square because Andy's shady. Andy can be shady, but every now and again, somebody comes through there that is a Bravo star that actually is shadier than Andy and throws Andy off his square. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video and welcome to Hot Topics with Spillitboy TV. Listen, like I was saying, it's very few times that you actually see somebody really throw Bravo Andy off his square. Sometimes these Bravo celebrities will come through and they're a little shadier, and they will. This time, the shade came from Toya Bush Harris. Toya Bush Harris as the one half of the crew that I call the Fry Guys and Grimace from over at Married to Medicine, which is Toya and Dr. Eugene. Toya's shady. But this time it was so shady and it was so unnecessary. I don't know what's going on over there at Married to Medicine, but baby, you all, if y'all are really out to create a buzz around your show, then I guess this is the way to go. But this is just the type of stuff that you don't usually see. This would be a Dr. Heavenly type of a stunt. But I knew when Toya says, sorry, Jackie, it was getting ready to be nasty. And it was. So here's what happened. Andy asked a question about Curtis having his hand on Dr. Heavenly's waist. It was a thing that happened, and it was a confessional moment with Jackie and Curtis, and it was a laugh, and it wasn't anything serious. There was a picture that Heavenly took at an event that they were at, and Curtis was in the picture, and Curtis had his hand over there on Dr. Heavenly's, on her waist, or right, her waist at her hip or whatever. If there was nothing sexual about the picture, there was nothing risque about the picture, there was nothing even alluring about the picture. Dr. Heavenly wasn't done. She wasn't in full glam. She was in scrubs. She had on a damn fanny pack. It wasn't, I mean, there was nothing about it that said, oh, baby, somebody gonna go down. Somebody gonna get ready to go. Oh, Dr. Damon, you better. It wasn't nothing like that at all. Jackie laughed about it in the confessional, and Curtis laughed about it in the confessional. So the fact that it came up is some Bravo Andy shade a little bit. But I think Bravo Andy wasn't expecting Toya to even go there. Toya said, and I quote, she said, sorry, Jackie, but because he said, was it really a big deal about Curtis having his hand on Dr. Heavenly's waist? And she said, sorry, Jackie. Curtis has had his hands on a few waists on our show, mine being one of them. He should just keep his hands in his pockets. He's sweet, though. This was unnecessary. This was unnecessary shade. It really, really was. I would love to be a fly on the wall to really hear Curtis and Jackie talk about this situation, because I'm sure she didn't have such nice things to say. Because Dr. Jackie is pulled up and she's poised and all that, but Dr. Jackie know how to get down with the best of them. And I would be offended, especially when I've had a season where I have actually shared that my husband and I went through some infidelity, and then you just shine like, and it's not something they do it comes up a lot sometimes, about his infidelity and stuff. And Toya, you be one of the ones that be doing the talking. Now, we didn't forget 7 years ago, 7 years ago. It's like 7 years ago when some stuff was going on. There was a situation that came up where Toya had actually sat in Curtis's lap. And the people, first off, was saying Toya had no business. She had no business putting her big old ass in his face and this, that, thing, and the other. And then Toya's like, well, wait a minute. I didn't just sit in his lap. He pulled me in his lap. And then she kind of stayed there for a minute. And it's like, it just, the optics of it just didn't look good. Jackie was sitting there and everything. Jackie didn't take offense to it so much as people really blew it up, but it just didn't look good. They were flirting, being flirty back and forth, being cutesy. And Toya kind of went along with he went too far. He went too far. And people forget that Jackie was flirting with Eugene first. Well, I mean, that's all in fun. You know damn well Jackie ain't ready to lay nowhere with Eugene. And this is before Eugene even lost the weight or any of that stuff. Dr. Jackie ain't laying nowhere with no damn Eugene, and you know it. But the whole thing, it ain't never a good idea for you to sit in no man's lap, especially not no married man. I mean, she literally sat in between his legs. And I'm like, it just, all of it didn't look good, but that been 7 years ago. And then to bring this up, and then you threw it and you positioned it like there's some more infidelity going on his part, or he, like he needs to be watched and all of that. It just, do you want it with Jackie? Was this done to what? To make this happen here where we're going to talk about? Like I'm talking about it now. Was it done for that reason? What was the purpose of the whole, he's done it in a few ways in our show? And did Jackie know about these things? Are you trying to hip her to something that's going? There just seemed like there was something more behind it. Or maybe you're putting on that there's more. And maybe you're just pulling our chain because y'all got a 3-part reunion coming up, and you know that the show fell on deaf ears for a couple episodes. So either way, it was a lot, Toya. And I don't know. It just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. It felt like you shaded Curtis and you shaded Jackie, but Jackie supposed to be your girl. But you really shaded them. And for me, it just seemed like it was a little bit unwarranted and a little unnecessary. What were your reasons? What were your reasons for that? Were you trying to hurt Jackie? Are you trying to hurt Curtis? What were your reasons for coming out with that? And it's not hard to have a viral moment on that show. And I'm telling you, you see Andy's face, he wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready. My face was twisted up too. I was like, chow, this is a mess right here. Anyway, y'all get in the comments, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Or is it me? Am I putting 20 on 10? Or am I putting too much onto what was said and how it was said? I seen her. I say I'm not. I felt a kind of way after she said what she said and the way she said it and the way she positioned it and the way the old Andy was. I said, Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great night. Bye. For now.